In augmented urbanity, the individual's perception is enhanced by digital display of information on space, people, and displaced sequences. Messages from contacts and services pop up, while games and social media distract the user from the outside world. A navigation system organizes the use of public transport, and a personal management program reminds of all sorts of appointments. Personal information can be shared visibly with other users, so that verbal interaction with strangers has become redundant. Commercial offers and additional information are attached to consumer goods, all within the vision of each individual. This individual has become merged with the technology and space, non-stop creating vast amounts of data. Therefore, corporations, criminals, and secret agencies try to get most information in or out of users. Is this just dystopian fiction, or is it already becoming part of present urban life? The all-time display of information is already possible through smart mobile devices connected to the internet. However, the visibility of informational layers is still mainly domesticated within the size and use of a physical screen. This is where augmented reality, AR, makes the difference. Augmented reality is an enhanced version of the physical real-world reality, of which elements are superimposed by computer-generated or extracted real-world sensory input, such as sound, video, graphics, or haptics. The technology originates in the late 1960s and was first used by the US Air Force. By the turn of the millennium, it had made its way into the entertainment industry. But what are the motivations behind these technologies? The essayist Jonathan Crary defines the interest of the capitalist economy in the digital sector as to make the individual a round-the-clock consumer and producer of valuable data. He states, in the late 1990s, when Google was barely a one-year-old privately held company, its future CEO was already articulating the context in which such a venture would flourish. Dr. Eric Schmidt declared that the 21st century would be synonymous with what he called the attention economy, and that the dominant global corporations would be those that succeed in maximizing the number of eyeballs they could consistently engage and control. One of the goals of Google, Facebook, and other enterprises is the idea of a continuous interface, not literally seamless, but a relatively unbroken engagement with illuminated screens of diverse kinds that unremittedly demand interest or response. Are current technological trends supporting Crary's prediction? Apart from digitalized commerce of physical goods and services and the trade of user data, apps and games are increasingly configured to generate solely digital in-app purchases. Here, AR opens up enormous sales opportunities. In 2016, the GPS-based game Pokémon Go was published. It displays digitally rendered game situations within the view of the user's smartphone camera. Although the hype has flattened, it is being followed by numerous games based on the same idea. However, security concerns on camera recording are coming front, which, for example, led Israeli authorities to prohibit the use of Pokémon Go for its diplomats and soldiers. Nevertheless, lately touristic apps emerged that project vanish typologies in present urban space, and a new generation of navigation was lifted with AR Maps technology. But also in digitalized commerce, AR is pushing boundaries. In collaboration with Apple, various functions are being invented to make its new 3D real-time scanner fruitful for commercial use, like IKEA's interior design shop. All of these technologies are paralleled by the development of matching hardware. Following Google Glasses, the startup Mojo recently presented smart contact lenses, able to project AR functions. In contrast, there also exist critical non-commercial apps challenging topics like climate change, the financial system, or the US border policies, showing that AR can be much more than just a digital commodity.